Hi everyone, it's another edition of the Soccer Mania show, and today we are talking about something quite different, right? Yeah. We are not debating today. Yeah. We just want to discuss. There is something that has been happening that we feel like, okay, we need to talk about, and it's about Jude Bellingham, right? We all know what happened last night. You know, Jude Bellingham scored 2 goals that helped England to qualify against Norway, right? Yeah. So now England are in the semi-finals of the World Cup, all because of Bellingham. And so we want to debate about the hate towards Bellingham. I mean, why
the hated kid has turned to the savior?
Do you understand? You know, just before the World Cup, there were a lot of rumors, about Jude Bellingham. A lot of England fans were saying, drop him. He has ego. You know, his ego is going to affect the dressing room. Do that. You know. Luckily for us, Thomas Tuchel did not listen to the fans and he took Bellingham to the World Cup. Now, after Bellingham, was drafted into the England's World Cup team, they started passing another rumor again. Oh, bench him, don't start him, don't play him, this, that. Why? Now that Bellingham has scored 6 goals, provided some couple assists, and is the star alongside Harry Kane of the England team, now they are shouting Jude Bellingham is going to win us the World Cup. What hypocrisy!
You know, one thing about England fans that I've noticed is, well, I will not say England fans. I will say football fans in general. Football is a very funny game. You know, you can play a season right now, and at the end of the day, you get back to the next season. You play a season well, and you see people start praising you, doing all sorts of things. Then you start, or let's say you start your second season slow. At the end of the day, just discover that people will turn against you.
Exactly.
Football fans, they switch so quickly.
They are so fickle.
Like, they forget things so easily that when things are going well, they feel so happy, they appreciate you, they praise you. Exactly. But the moment things start going a little bit slow, they just switch off. That's how football fans are. But with England fans, I think they do too much.
Yeah, worse.
Now, the thing I see concerning Jude Bellingham's situation, I think it's kind of a racism situation.
Yeah.
They feel like he's a black kid. You understand? He's a black guy trying to. Bellingham.
I think they're jealous.
He has this kind of aura that you don't expect from a black footballer. That
young black footballer
play for England. You understand? So they feel like. They feel like the ego is too much for him, and at the end of the day, if he gets the things that he's doing, if he gets it right, they feel like he's going to feel big, too big for them to handle. You understand? So now, I think that's the situation happening with the England fans. But I believe it's always like that sometimes, or it's just that the England situation is a little bit too much. With fans. I remember last season when Bruno was scoring goals, making assists, got 20 assists for Man United. I personally was praising King Bruno. I was posting him on WhatsApp. Immediately he got to the World Cup and he refused to make assists to Ronaldo. He started playing side passes, backward passes. I was the first to criticize him. So fans can be like that, and that is football for you. You understand? But the situation with Bellingham is just pure hate because he's a black kid. You understand? He's a black footballer playing for England. So I feel he has proven them wrong. He has shown them that I am the one. He is the one.
He's the main man.
He is the one. The way the situation is going right now, if Bellingham continue in this kind of form, I think in a few years to come he's going to be England's greatest midfielder. Because things that he's achieving.
England's greatest. Okay, let me put it
now. Let me just say at the World
Cup.
Okay, let's put it that way. You understand?
I'm not asking this question.
Now,
okay, finish your point.
Yeah, because the way he's going, as a midfielder, he has broken a record now that he is the first. He has even broken 2 records. You understand? Now, after Pele is the youngest youngest midfielder to score back-to-back. In a back-to-back match at the World Cup after Pele. Yes, you understand? And at the World Cup now,
back-to-back braces.
Braces, yes, thank you. You understand? And at the World Cup right now, I think he's still the youngest midfielder to score 6 goals
just
in a tournament.
Years.
You understand? So with the way he's going, with the way he's playing, I think if we have to look back in few years to come, I think he's going to be one of the greatest midfielders that England has ever produced.
Also,
Now,
so I want to
I-
ask you this question.
Okay.
Let's say England reaches the final, and for some reason Jude Bellingham scores, and England wins the World Cup.
Okay.
Would you now regard Jude Bellingham as the greatest English midfielder ever to play at the World Cup? Not the greatest English midfielder ever, like entirely, but I mean to play at the World Cup. Would you regard him as the best midfielder ever?
If that is the case, if he's able to actually deliver the World Cup to them,
Yeah.
I think he's worthy of that. So
Wow.
he's deserved.
Wow.
It's well deserved. So it's well deserved. Yeah, because I don't think he has, because with everything he has done right from the group stage to the knockout stage to the final, and he is not as if he is just a one match man. He has been impactful in all the matches they've played. So I think he's worthy of that.
And even in the last World Cup as well, he performed.
Yeah,
Jude Bellingham also performed. So
that's a worthy title for him.
So what would you advise, or what would you say towards the English media in the treatment of black English players?
Yeah, I think they need to do better, because we all know football is a game of love.
Yeah.
It's not a game of do or die. Sometimes you can win, sometimes you can lose.
Exactly.
So because a player is not performing well at some moment, or at the moment, it doesn't mean that you have to cast him out, because he has done a lot of things for you guys. Whenever you go in the streets, you have to admit, and when it is getting a little bit bad, you have to admit it as well. So it's not maybe because if the situation has turned a little bit sour, and you have to start criticizing your best player, because as we can see, he's one of their best players. You understand? So I think they need to do better. They
absolutely need to do better.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. We would like you to drop your comments. What do you think about this discussion? Like we said earlier, this isn't a debate. This is just a discussion whereby we are concerned. Why are the English media always trying to rat out black British players? Is it a racism something, or what exactly is going on? So drop your feedback in the comment section, and don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. We are on X, subscribe to our YouTube channel,
TikTok,
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as well. Thank you so much once again for watching this video, and see you in the next video.